Okay, and so I've got everything packaged up in the little case that comes with it. It came with these dividers. They're Velcro. I didn't use them though. I just pulled this foam out of the box that the stuff came in, and it fit in here pretty much perfectly. So I think I'll just use that as a way to keep everything safe and compartmentalized. So the instructions have a very specific order. I don't know that that's required necessarily, but there's like a very, it's like oddly specific about, whatever. It's oddly specific about the order that some of this stuff is done in, and so I don't know. We'll see, I guess. One thing that I did like, the lav mic does have a locking thread on here, so this will. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that. Come on. Yeah, I tried. You can tell it's metal. It rotates. You get the idea. So for the mic in here, when we plug that in, nice satisfying click, and then an even more satisfying rotation until it tightens. And so that is step number 1. Insert the plug of the collar microphone into the mic socket. Screw the nuts tightly. We're going to install the boot type connector onto the metal bucket of the receiver, and then fix the receiver on the hot shoe of the camera. I'm not going to do that. Basically, it comes with these little. Here, I'll get. So for these, I made. I left everything in the bag, but I kept all the different things that it came with, and these were individually bagged, but I consolidated them to one. They're these little clips that are. They clip to the back here. I'm not actually going to clip it all the way on just because I don't feel like messing with it. But these clip onto this. As you can see here, there's a little belt clip. So these clip on here though, and you can then use that to hot shoe mount, cold shoe technically, and then a threaded 1/4 inch tripod mount as well. And so that's kind of nice, I guess, if you're into the whole mounting thing. For the purposes of this, I'm not going to do that. I'm just recording this on my laptop with a webcam. If I had an actual camera, like if I had one of my, I have like a mirrorless camera that I use for video, and then I have a Micro Four Thirds. If I had one of those cameras, then I might be mounting this stuff and worrying about that. But I'm not using those, and so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I did charge these a little bit. They're probably not fully charged, but they should be, close enough. Good enough for the purposes of testing here. Okay, and so I grabbed this cable. And again, normally if I weren't just sitting at my computer right now, I would have either like an external Zoom recorder, or I would have this plugged just directly into camera. Well, I have a small preamp that I use sometimes. So, but I mean, you can do, this cable right here is just your kind of standard audio cable, dipole audio cable that's going to get you into pretty much most of the stuff that you're going to use. And if I were recording on a mobile device or any other type of device, there is the adapter that would let you do that as well. But for this, I'm actually going to be recording through an M audio, so I'm not going to make you guys watch the setup for all that. But basically, plug in your line out. This is going to go to your recording device, whatever that may be. For this purposes, this is going to be a USB audio device, a USB M audio that's going to pull this audio in. So I'm going to pause the recording real quick, get that set up, and then we'll come back with a test and see what it actually sounds like. Okay, we're back, and the audio that you are hearing is coming from this tiny little mic that you can sort of see. There, that's a little better. There you go. That's it. That's the mic. That's where all this sound is coming from. Probably was really rustly just now. Sorry about that. Probably still rustly. Sorry about that. So I hooked this up to my M audio and I got no audio, which was odd. I'll have to mess around with that. I have a Behringer USB audio interface that I hooked up and it worked immediately. So it's definitely not the mic. It's my setup. I don't usually plug in 1/8 inch audio into this M audio though, whereas the Behringer has a port directly for the M audio. I need to use an adapter. Anyway, long story short, it didn't work on the M audio, but I hooked it up to the Behringer and that works great. So hopefully you can hear the audio. Really interested to actually listen to this video once I'm done recording to it, because that's kind of the, you know, that's the ultimate, right? Is like, how does it actually sound on the video? So we're gonna do a distance test. I just have the transmitter module just stuck in my hoodie pocket here, and I'm actually gonna step out of my office, and I just want to see how far. You won't be able to see because I'll be outside, but I'm gonna go probably about 10-20 feet outside, and I'm just curious. I'm just gonna talk the whole time and just see how far the audio lasts and if it cuts out at all. So okay, outside, walking probably about 20 feet at this point. Be interesting to see or to hear if this keeps it up. And so this is my review. We'll see the final thoughts once I have a chance to listen. Hopefully none of that cut out, and we'll listen to it here in a minute and see what it sounds like. So, final thoughts on the MK20. First of all, I noticed that I had my pan set to left on that last video, so I fixed that, hoping that this time it will be improved. Should be able to hear it in both ears now if you're listening in headphones. The mic quality itself is great. The transmitters and receivers are small and fairly lightweight. It would be nice if they had replaceable batteries, I guess, but if I'm a over preparation nerd, and so I always charge everything up before I go out, and so I doubt it'll be an issue for me. If you're somebody that's bad about remembering to charge stuff and you need external batteries, maybe consider one of the other models that have replaceable batteries. For me though, I think it's great. I love this locking mechanism. It actually already saved me once. In between takes, I got up and left the transmitter sitting on my desk, and it pulled it right, right after me, rather than pulling the mic off. The quality distance was great. I got probably 20-30 feet outside the door, and the audio still sounded nice and clear. All in all, I think this is a great buy. I'm glad I got it. I like the carrying case that it came with. I don't even remember seeing that in the listing. I would consider that pretty helpful though, just because, not everybody has extra room in their bag, so that we've got kind of an extra way to carry it. All in all, I think this is a great buy. I'm really happy with this microphone. Thanks for watching.